We are reading from the book of Ezekiel, Ezekiel chapter number 25 to chapter number 28. We are reading from the New International Version, from verse 1. A prophecy against Ammon. The word of the Lord came to me, Son of man, set your face against the Ammonites and prophesy against them. Say to them, hear the word of the sovereign Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Because you said, aha, over my sanctuary when it was desecrated, and over the land of Israel when it was laid waste, and over the people of Judah when they went into exile. Therefore I am going to give you the people of the east as a possession. They will set up their camps and pitch their tents among you. They will eat your fruit and drink your milk. I will turn Rabbah into a pasture for camels, and Ammon into a resting place for the sheep. Then you will know that I am the Lord. For this is what the sovereign Lord says, because you have clapped your hands and stamped your feet, rejoicing with all the malice of your heart against the land of Israel. Therefore, I will stretch out my hand against you and give you as a plunder to the nations. I will wipe you out from among the nations and exterminate you from the countries. I will destroy you, and you will know that I am the Lord. A prophecy against Moab. This is what the sovereign Lord says, because Moab and Seir said, look, Judah has become like all the other nations. Therefore, I will expose the flank of Moab, beginning at its frontier towns, Beth Jeshimoth, Baal Meon, and Kiriathaim, the glory of that land. I will give Moab along with the Ammonites to the people of the east as a possession, so that the Ammonites will not be remembered among the nations, and I will inflict punishment on Moab. Then they will know that I am the Lord. A prophecy against Edom. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Because Edom took revenge on Judah and became very guilty by doing so. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I will stretch out my hand against Edom and destroy both man and beast. I will lay it waste from Teman to Dedan. They will fall by the sword. I will take revenge on Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they will deal with Edom in accordance with my anger and my wrath. They will know my vengeance, declares the sovereign Lord. A prophecy against Philistia. This is what the sovereign Lord says. A prophecy against Philistia. This is verse 15 now. The book of Ezekiel, chapter number 5, the New International Version. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Because the Philistines acted in vengeance and took revenge with malice in their hearts, and with ancient hostility sought to destroy Judah. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I'm about to stretch out my hand against the Philistines, and I will wipe out the Kerethites and destroy those remaining along the coast. I will carry out great vengeance on them and punish them in my wrath. Then they will know that I am the Lord when I take vengeance on them. Ezekiel chapter number 26 now, from verse 1, the New International Version. A prophecy against Tyre. In the 11th month of the 12th year, on the first day of the month, the word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, because Tyre has said of Jerusalem, aha, the gate to the nations is broken, and its doors have swung open to me. Now that she lies in ruins, I will prosper. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I'm against you, Tyre, and I will bring many nations against you, like the sea casting up its waves. They will destroy the walls of Tyre and pull down her towers. I will scrape her rubble and make her a bare rock. Out in the sea, she will become a place to spread fish nets. For I have spoken, declares the sovereign Lord. She will become plunder for the nations, and her settlements on the mainland will be ravaged by the sword. Then they will know that I am the Lord. For this is what the sovereign Lord says. From the north, I am going to bring against her Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, king of kings, with horses and chariots, with horsemen and a great army. He will ravage your settlements on the mainland with the sword. He will set up siege works against you, build a ramp up to your walls, and raise his shields against you. He will direct the blows of his battering rams against your walls and demolish your towers with his weapons. His horses will be so many that they will cover you with dust. Your walls will tremble at the noise of the war houses, wagons, and chariots when he enters your gates, as men enter a city whose walls have been broken through. The hoofs of his horses will trample all your streets. He will destroy your people with the sword, and your strong pillars will fall to the ground. They will plunder your wealth. Let me take verse 11 again. Ezekiel chapter number 26 from verse 11, the New International Version. The hoofs of horses will trample all your streets. It will destroy your people with the sword, and your strong pillars will fall to the ground. They will plunder your wealth and loot your merchandise. They will break down your walls and demolish your fine houses, and throw your stones, timber, and rubble into the sea. I will put an end to your noisy songs, and the music of your harps will be heard no more. I will make you a bare rock, and you will become a place to spread fish nets. You will never be rebuked, for I, the Lord, have spoken, declares the sovereign Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says to Tyre. Will not the coastlands tremble at the sounds of your fall, when the wounded groan and the slaughter takes place in you? Then all the princes of the coast will step down from their thrones and lay aside their robes and take off their embroidered garments, clothed with terror. They will sit on the ground, trembling every moment, appalled at you. Then they will take up a lament concerning you and say to you, how you are destroyed, city of renown, peopled by men of the sea. You were a power on the seas, you and your citizens. You put your terror on all who lived there. Now the coastlands tremble on the day of your fall. The islands in the sea are terrified at your collapse. This is what the sovereign Lord says. When I make you a desolate city, like cities no longer inhabited, and when I bring the ocean depths over you and its vast waters cover you, then I will bring you down with those who go down under the earth, to the people of long ago. I will make you dwell in the earth below, as in ancient realms, with those who go down to the pit, and you will not return or take your place on earth. I will bring you to a horrible end. This is Ezekiel chapter number 26 from verse 21, the New International Version. I will bring you to a horrible end, and you will be no more. You will be sought, but you will never again be found, declares the sovereign Lord. Ezekiel chapter number 27 from verse 1. The word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, take up a lament concerning Tyre. Say to Tyre, situated at the gateway to the sea, merchant of peoples on many coasts. This is what the sovereign Lord says. You say, Tyre, I am perfect in beauty. Your dominion was on the high seas. Your builders brought your beauty to perfection. They made all your timbers from juniper, from Seni. Let me take that again. Let me start from verse 3. Ezekiel chapter number 27 from verse 3, New International Version. Say to Tyre, situated at the gateway to the sea, merchants of peoples on many coasts. This is what the sovereign Lord says. You say, Tyre, I am perfect in beauty. Your dominion was on the high seas. Your builders brought your beauty to perfection. They made all your timbers of juniper from Seni. They took a cedar from Lebanon to make a mast for you. Of oaks from Bashan, they made your oars. Of cypress wood from the coast of Cyprus. They made your deck adorned with ivory. Fine embroidered linen from Egypt was your sail and served as your banner. Your awnings were of blue and purple from the coast of Elisha. Men of Sidon and Avad were your horsemen. Your skilled men were aboard as your sailors. Veteran craftsmen of biblos were on board as shipwrights to calk your seams. All the ships of the sea and their sailors came alongside to trade for your wares. Men of Persia, Lydia, and Put served as soldiers in your army. They hung their shields and helmets on your walls, bringing you splendor. Men of Avad and Helek guided your walls on every side. Men of Gamad were in your towers. They hung their shields around your walls. They brought your beauty to perfection. Tarshish did business with you because of your great wealth of goods. They exchanged silver, iron, tin, and lead for your merchandise. Greece, Tubal, and Meshech did business with you. They traded human beings and articles of bronze for your wares. Men of Beth Togarmah exchanged chariots, horses, cavalry arms, and mules for your merchandise. The men of Rhodes traded with you, and many coastlands were your customers. They paid you with ivory tusks and ebony. Aram did business with you because of your many products. They exchanged turquoise, purple fabric, embroidered work, fine linen, coral, and rubies for your merchandise. Judah and Israel traded with you. They exchanged wheat from Minnith and confections, honey, olive oil, and balm for your wares. Damascus did business with you because of your many products and great wealth of goods. They offered wine from Helbon, wool from Zaha, and casks of wine from Izal in exchange for your wares, wrought with iron, Kishia, and calamus. They then traded a saddle blanket with you. Arabia and all the princes of Kedar were your customers. They did business with you in lambs, rams, and goats. The merchants of Sheba and Ramah traded with you for your merchandise. They exchanged the finest of all kinds of spices and precious stones and gold. Haran, Kene, and Eden and merchants of Sheba, Ashua, and Kilmad traded with you. In your marketplace, they traded with you beautiful garments, blue fabric, embroidered work, and multicolored rugs with cords twisted and tightly knotted. The ships of Tarshish serve as carriers for your wares. You are filled with heavy cargo as you sail the sea. Your oarsmen take you out to the high seas, but the east wind will break you to pieces far out at sea. Your wealth, merchandise, and wares, your mariners, sailors, and shipwrights, your merchants, and all your soldiers, and everyone else on board will sink into the hearts of the sea on the day of your shipwreck. The shore lands will quake when your sailors cry out, and all who handle the oars will abandon their ships. The mariners and all the sailors will stand on the shore. They will raise their voice and cry bitterly to you. They will sprinkle dust on their heads and roll in ashes. They will shave their heads because of you and will put on sackcloths. They will weep over you with anguish of soul and with bitter mourning. As they wail and mourn over you, they will take up a lament concerning you, who was ever silenced like Tyre, surrounded by the sea. When your merchandise went out on the sea, you satisfied many nations with your great wealth, and your wares you enriched the kings of the earth. Now you are shattered by the sea, in depths of the waters, in the depths of the waters. Let me take verse 34 again, Ezekiel chapter number 27 from verse 34, the New International Version. Now you are shattered by the sea, in the depths of the waters. Your wares and all your company have gone down with you. All who live in the coastlands are appalled at you. Their kings shudder with horror, and their faces are distorted with fear. The merchants among the nations scoff at you. You have come to a horrible end, and will be no more. Ezekiel chapter number 28 now, a prophecy against the king of Tyre. The word of the Lord came to me, Son of man, say to the ruler of Tyre, this is what the sovereign Lord says. In the pride of your heart, you say, I am a god. I sit on the throne of a god in the heart of the seas. But you are a mere mortal and not a god, though you think you are as wise as a god. Are you wiser than Daniel? Is no secret hidden from you. By your wisdom and understanding, you have gained wealth for yourself and amassed gold and silver in your treasures. By your great skill in trading, you have increased your wealth, and because of your wealth, your heart has grown proud. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Because you think you are wise as a god, I'm going to bring foreigners against you, the most ruthless of nations. They will draw their swords against your beauty and wisdom and pierce your shining splendor. They will bring you down into the pit, and you will be destroyed in the heart of the seas. Will you then say, I am a god, in the presence of those who destroy you? You will be but a mortal, not a god, in the hands of those who slay you. You'll be destroyed like by the uncircumcised. Sorry, let me take verse Ezekiel chapter number 28, verse 10 again. You'll be destroyed like the uncircumcised. Ezekiel chapter number 28 from verse 10, the New International Version. He will be destroyed like the uncircumcised at the hands of the foreigners. At the hands of foreigners, I have spoken, declares the sovereign Lord. The word of the Lord came to me, Son of man, take up a lament concerning the king of Tyre, and say to him, this is what the sovereign Lord says. You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone adorned you. Carnelian, chrysolite, emerald, topaz, onyx, and jasper, lapis lazuli, turquoise, and beryl. Your settings and mountains were made of gold. On the day you were created, they were prepared. You were anointed as a guardian cherub, for I ordained you. You were on the mount, you were on the holy mount of God. You walked among the fairy stones. You were blameless in your ways from the day you were created till wickedness was found in you. Though your widespread trade True, no, that's it. This is verse 16 now, Ezekiel chapter number 28, New International Version. Through your widespread trade, you were filled with violence, and you sinned. So I drove you in disgrace from the mount of God, and I expelled you, guardian cherub, from among the fiery stones. Your heart became proud on account of your beauty, and you corrupted your wisdom because of your splendor. So I threw you into the earth. I made a spectacle of you before kings by your many sins and dishonest trade. You have desecrated your sanctuaries. So I made a fire come out from you, and it consumed you, and I reduced you to ashes on the ground in the sight of all who were watching. All the nations who knew you were appalled at you. You have come to a horrible end and will be no more. A prophecy against Sidon or Sidon. The word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, set your face against Sidon, prophesy against her, and say, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I'm against you, Sidon, and among you I will display my glory. You will know that I am the Lord, when I inflict punishment on you and within you, and I am proved to be holy. I will send a plague upon you and make blood flow in your streets. The slain will fall within you, and the sword against you on every side. Then you will know that I am the Lord. No longer will the people of Israel have malicious neighbors who are painful briars and sharp thorns. They will know that I am the sovereign Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says. When I gather the people of Israel from the nations where they have been scattered, I will be proved holy through them in the sight of the nations. Then they will live in their own land, which I give to my servant Jacob. They will live there in safety and build houses and plant vineyards. They will live in safety when I inflict punishment on all their neighbors who maligned them. Then they will know that I am the Lord their God. Hallelujah. May the Lord bless the reading of his word. Let us begin to give him thanks. Thank you, oh my Father, for giving us your Son and leaving your Spirit till your work on earth is done. Thank you, oh my Father. Thank you, oh my Father, for giving us your Son and leaving your Spirit till your work on earth is done. You are worthy to be glorified. You are worthy, Jehovah. You are worthy to be glorified. You are worthy, Lord. You are worthy, worthy. You are worthy to be glorified. You are worthy, Jehovah. You are worthy to be glorified. You are worthy, Lord. Eternal rock of ages. Eternal rock of ages. We worship you. We adore you. Eternal rock of ages. Eternal rocky, rocky. Eternal rock of ages. Eternal rock of ages, we worship you, we adore you. Eternal rock of ages. Nivarada Bashanda Basanda Palini Martin, Nimeshibaka Sakalaka, the Minimishata, Mario Tulaka Sapundo with the Shiva Mana Matana, Nicola Bashanda Basica Talabashta, Masika with the Shiva with the Besta, Musibro the Shiva with the Shiva with the Bash, Massive with the Shiva with the Massive with the Bishival Barbara Santa Lakida Bashita, Missy with the Bishop, Massive Alwako the Brother Bashop, Missy with the Bishop, Massacre with the Bishop, Missy with the Besunda, Missy Elena Mostobrando Cosulemania Matinima, Mashiver with the Besunda Kurata Balakadawaya. Minima Shokalina Masonda Brother Bashikalina Kitakaro, the Basonda, Minima Sonta Kulanimasta, Masia Bracatoni Kelanimasteko, Savanda Balakatakambada, and Sebrekatele Ketamunamanda, Abilu Ashandi Vestikelinuti, Indi Brodukutala Namasta, Masia Budu Elekatele Mashende Basonta, Nakutuli Alika Gato Kurudu Bashunda Vasaketinia, and Jubrekeseko to Lanamasta, Masia Deka Sonda Lakabashta Brunde Keseketele Kedebe, oh. Mini mashaka basonda parakatele de kabusha, masia pia katala na mashende brede pesakutali, mani mashande basonda borokotolo no mashande, mani makasikatele de bakuna mashata, maya kata 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 kata. In the name of Jesus, yakadana mashende, yakalibanda kasakete lamanda, ureketa lamanda bakashika, mini kasonde preketele de bakabala na mashete busonda. Prokotolo kodo borokotole meshekado, masia kate kete kete kete, yekuduma na kabasha, mini asakete, mini abuja lakana mabuja, ibarakatana mabuja, bakatina mabuja, ibasonda bashata, ibalika barada basonte legedeni, oni mushonda kusabana katala na mashte, masia bionto kogrondo prodo bashuba lakaba, masiba lakatala kada bashata, manukure kete kete kete, lebre kete kete, mini mashonde buru de bakula na masonde besheketele de bakunda, rakusunda barakatunda bakamananda, mini mashonde bisikati, mini mashuba la bala bala baya, masia katake de, oroko sonde beshita baya, burukundi kisablina mashutanku, bakele ne karuna masonde, ebiuda kati bagada bagabunda, and the brekete bushit and bradika, rakusonde lekeshaka, and sakatali, many mashakatali, many mashakatali, many mashakatali, many mashakatali, many mashakatali, in the mighty name of the Lord Jesus, Emini Shunda, Manuko Sunda Bashata, many masonde breke balana mashte, Masu breketele de bashiba da bayanamanda. Eli protoko sonde prete beshiba ina masonda marwa de bashiba de besonda ni masika tula karwa da marwa kalibu shata manu masonde prete kevala na mashi musio toko lo mushonde basekete ajibrudo karadivaka masukatole meni mashonde kuseketele ni mashitebo e baraka sante kila nima marukusa kota la kabandi kula ni mashanko basaka tali de prete bashete Sebede ke la kada da bashata ini masonde prodo bashu balina masonta ya mani makoso prodo bashi berde bele kede berde beshete ini masonda koro do bakate ini mashi mosi obrondo kolo ini mashi berde basonda nisi berde beshete moro do kosonde kero berde beshi berde bala kada bayan eli prodo basonta kame ora koko kuma shi da boste kayina ele prene meshete ele ke jepreni maluka da kujebra na sobre ketelenu shi bala basande baruko telenia mashaka gasto pranda kashede e breketele de beshete basonta ora kadena mashi balona maka mosu brede ketele de bashinda busonde berde beyen. Oh, Yakabasunda Barudu Bakita Lanima, Manima Shibara Bada, Mantala Kabamba Lakabashta, Messia Branta Lakida Bakata, Manima Shunde Breketela Namasunda, Manima Shati Busunde Bredeketalina, Erokoto Brondo Koro de Beshibaluna Mai, Inimasunda Sunda, Meneke Shetebu, Meneke Brika Namashti, Massi Brodeketeleni Meshibaduna Masataya, Rakuba Baba, Inimasunde Bredekebaluna Mashete, Onsi Brodekele de Bashunda Basatakai, Maripuru Bushunta, Malipaka Seketeli.